Hey guys, welcome back to our channel Uni Ladder Live, and this is your counselor Ganesh Khadka back again with a new video. This time I'm trying to update you about September 2020 intake if you're intending to study in the United Kingdom. So as you know that because of this pandemic, many universities are running online classes at the moment, and a lot of students who were meant to be coming here for this May intake, they have already deferred their application for September intake. And recently there has been some update from the universities. Some of the universities are even considering to push their intake for October or maybe in November. So is this the right time to apply? Or there might be a lot of questions in your mind which I'm here to address. And if you want genuine guidelines, I'm more than happy to assist you. Based in London, based in UK for more than a decade, having studied here. I've done my bachelor's here, master's, and doing my PhD at the moment. So I believe that I would be able to give you right advice and suggest you on the basis of your experience, on the basis of your academic, and also on the basis of what interests you. I've been getting a lot of inquiries. I went to Nepal back in December, stayed there for 2 months, roughly 2 months, met hundreds of students, and was a one-to-one counseling, was a group counseling, went to a few cities, Pokhara, Butol, and had a very good chance to interact with a lot of students. So with that experience, and also experience of having studied here, I'm here to guide you. And as a CEO of Uni Ladder Consultancy, a registered British Council certified counselor, I would like to provide you genuine and right advice for your next step if you intend to study in the UK. There are a lot of confusion, there is uncertainty, there is a dilemma, but no one is sure what is going to happen next. Till then, we are moving forward with an optimistic view that something positive will happen within a few weeks or few months, and then we will resume our life as normal. Most of the universities are running online classes, and many students have complained about the lack of interaction with the teacher, lack of interaction within the university, and interaction with their colleagues. So they were not meant to be here studying online. So many students have even emailed to their universities and said that, okay, we didn't get the experience what we expected, and we would like to get a refund. I'm not sure whether universities have refunded some fees or not, but what government has clearly said is the universities will be allowed to charge without any deduction. So there won't be any deduction on the basis of what the student have complained, literally. So that has been the announcement from the government. But universities have been flexible. Some universities have even said that if you can't pay your fees right now, you could pay later. Some universities have even given the option of deferring their intake. So what they have said is, if you feel that you couldn't get the experience what you intended, then you could join us in September intake. So if you have joined in January intake, so there's a possibility to join deferring the intake even if you are here already. But students who have already received their visas, who have got their visas back in Nepal or back in India or Pakistan, and universities, what they have said is you could obviously delay or defer that, or you can get full refund. So that has been the case, and lately there has been some concessions in a sense, like the English language requirement. Some universities have been flexible in accepting international students with the internal English language test. So I mean, that was in practice earlier as well, but most of the universities, they desire to have IELTS as a primary English language requirement. So but some universities have taken a flexible approach. They will be able to waive on the basis of what you have achieved in your grade 12 English module or English subject. So if you have got more than 60% English percentage in grade 12, there's a high possibility that you might be waived, but that is very specific with specific university, so it cannot be generalized. And some universities are even considering a statement from the universities which justifies that the level of instruction was in English. That is accepted in some universities, like University of Portsmouth have recently announced that they would be able to accept those kind of certificates. So it looks like there is a kind of flexible approach in getting international students in the United Kingdom, but at the same time there is a dilemma, there is uncertainty. A lot of students from Nepal and India, or let's say Southeast Asia, are not sure what to do next. Even here and back in Nepal, I know there are just 109 cases as of now, but there is a kind of fear. I've been getting a lot of inquiries from my students regarding the study plan, regarding the intake, whether this September 2020 will continue or not. But there have been a lot of questions. What I can at this stage suggest to you is, if you really intend to study abroad and if you're thinking to study in United Kingdom, feel free to launch your application. Feel free to get in touch with us. Some universities are very quick in getting offer letters. Some universities have even promised us to deliver an offer letter within 72 hours, and I can assure you that some of the universities which we work closely, they have assured us that they will be able to give us an offer letter within 72 hours. Apart from that, there are three important things. The restriction from the United Kingdom or universities, that should be lifted up. Second, the international flight should be operated as normal. Third, government of Nepal should also ease the restrictions and should be able to give you no objection letter. So without a no objection letter from the Ministry of Education, you won't be able to apply. These are the three things which needs to be lifted up, and as soon as these things get cleared up, you will be able to apply and come and study in the UK. So for the September intake, what my suggestion would be: apply, get an offer letter, and if things ease out, I wouldn't suggest you to apply and study online. And though some universities are considering that option, they are presumably saying, okay, you've got an offer letter. If you intend to study in the United Kingdom, we may offer you an online class for this period of time, and as soon as these things change, there will be a physical classes starting in January 2021. In that case, maybe you might think that, okay, it's the best thing to do, but I wouldn't advise that, considering what I've heard from a lot of students who are already studying in the United Kingdom, who have already experienced that online classes. There hasn't been a good news so far, so I wouldn't advise you to join online classes and study remotely. So I would suggest you to get in touch with me as soon as possible, as soon as you watch this video. And if you really are looking for a genuine advice and advice from an expert, I would suggest get in touch with me. 07412675477 is the number. I'll be available in WhatsApp or in Viber, or you can even add me in Facebook, follow me in Facebook, and drop me a message there, and I should be able to reply you. Apart from that, those students who have already got their offer letters, we should be working towards an unconditional offer letter. Conditional offer letter means there are certain conditions which you need to clear it up, and then only you go to the next unconditional offer letter stage, and then you make a payment, and then only you will be able to get a cash letter. So feel free to subscribe our channel. Just hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any updates. The next video will be about your comments. Whatever you have questioned us, I'll be able to address that. So feel free to drop your comments. We'll provide you the guidelines. So till then, stay tuned and stay connected. On behalf of Uni Ladder Consultancy, what I would say is maintain social distancing, stay healthy, stay happy, and stay away from crowds. As soon as this lockdown and everything goes back to normal, then I hope to meet you soon, maybe again in Nepal or again in the United Kingdom.